For our last example, ito naman, the axis of rotation is located on the two opposing masses. Okay, so how are we going to solve for this? Again, using the same principle na natutunan natin from the previous example, first things first is to determine yung R natin or gaano ba kalayo yung masses from the axis of rotation. So, yung mass 1 natin, okay, gaano nga ba siya kalayo? So, ito yung medyo tricky na part, guys. Ito yung common mistakes ng mga ibang estudyante, no? Yung linalagay nila, okay, na distance is from here, palitan natin from here hanggang dito. Okay? So, yes, this might be considered, hindi siya pwede mali talaga to eh. So, the distance of the mass from the axis of rotation is from here hanggang dito, guys. Ayan. Okay. So, for your M1, eto. For your M2, again, nandun siya sa mismong sphere. So, we will be using, again, this formula, guys. Huwag natin itong kalimutan. 2/5 mr square. And so, for the third one, again, same. From here to here. Okay, and lastly, for the fourth one, eto din, using the same formula na I is equal to 2/5 mr square. So, I will now be writing our formula. So, yung M1 natin, that is M1 R1 square. Okay. Plus, yung M2 natin, that is 2/5 M2 R2 square. Okay, pasensya sa sulat, pangit talaga. So, we have M3 R3 square. Sana magkasya. And last 2/5 M4 R4 square. Yun, nagkasya siya. So, ito yung formula natin, no? Now, yung gagawin natin, guys, we're now going to substitute the variables. Dito nga tayo sa baba pa. Try natin dito sa baba. Mas mahaba. So, I is equal to 2 kg sa M1 tayo. 2 kg times, ayun, ano nga ba yung magiging value ng R natin, guys? Okay lang. I'm just going to fix that one. So, ano na yung magiging value ng R natin? Ito, kasi ito yung R natin. So, from here hanggang dito. Okay, if you remember yung previous example natin, I think that was example number 1, if I'm not mistaken. Ayan. Meron na tayong value ng R. So, yung gagawin natin dito, okay, kukunin natin ito, and then lalagay natin doon. Then, para meron tayong reference. Lagay ko na lang dito, guys. Ayan. So, yung R natin, since yung distance na hinahanap natin is from here, okay, dito hanggang dito, meron na tayong na-solve na value kanina. That is 2.47487373415 meters. Okay, plus 2/5 times 2 kg. Okay. And yung R natin is just the radius of the sphere. 0.25 meters square. Sorry, hindi ko nalagyan ng square. Dapat may square dito sa una. Yan. Plus yung M3 natin, guys. So, that is 2 kg times the same. Eto. Di na ito magkakasya. 2.47487 yan, hanggang dyan na lang. Okay. Oops. Forgot the meters. Square. And plus 2/5. Ano nga ba yun? 2 kilograms. And yung R natin, 0.25 meters square. So, kunin yung calculator, we're just going to input this one. Pero yan, 2 kilogram times 2.427 square. We have 12.24 9 dami nito 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tama ba? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 7 kg m square plus what is 2/5 times 2 times 0.25, that is 0.05 kgm square plus again this number, that is 12.24999. ako hindi nakakasya guys. 24999 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 7 okay, plus 0.05 kgm square. Dapat may unit to, nandito yung unit, nilang kita. Okay, so we're going to add this 4. We will be arriving with this answer 24.60 kgm square. Ayun. Again, pasensya na po sa sulat. Okay, ang hirap po magsulat. So, given na po na pangit yung sulat ko, and at the same time, medyo mahirap magsulat sa may laptop. Okay, pero eventually, we arrive with yung moment of inertia natin for, ano tawag dito, for example number 4.